Hello everyone and welcome to my video. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to be a solo DPS KHALITZBURG for the Palace of Ghosts instance. In the recent update, Palace of Ghosts has finally unlocked the Epic Spirit level, which is harder than the Warrior version. I am not a DPS, so for this guide, I must give a huge shout out and thanks to Kerr for helping me put this guide together. Please give him a follow at Sarah there on Facebook. For this guide, I'll first talk about the skills needed to play this job. I'll then talk about the attributes, Aesir and runes, equips, and finally show you Kerr's POV of the run. Let's begin. First off, for the skills, to be a DPS, you must make sure to have 7 out of 7 for the passive skill Wall of Rose. This passive skill gives us 30% chance for us to drop a rose petal, which will then give us 30% more damage. At 7 out of 7, it gives the skill Incarnation of Rose, which gives 2 puppets that deal 30% of KHALITZBURG's damage. For the auto skill, it is recommended to use these 2 skills. Depending on the situation, you can then cast Whisper of Rose for additional damage. For PFE, Kerr puts Flower of Desperation, Night of Glory, and Incarnation of Rose. Next, let's take a look at his attributes. He recommends maxing Agi for max potential of Wish Flower damage, then puts Strength and Int for raw attack and magic attack, and finally some Dex for hits. His build is a balance of Pen, skill damage increase, PDI, ignore death, water damage, damage to MVP, and damage percent. For the Aesir monument, of course, just max it out. Now onto the runes. As previously said, you need 7 out of 7 for DPS KHALITZBURG. You can set the runes up like so. For arcane runes, use Disaster runes, White Blade, and Whirring. Next are the equips. In the weapon slots, he uses Drake's Star card and Minora's Star card. For headwear, he uses this month's head gacha with Machine Dragon Wing card. For offhand, he uses Dragon Slayer Martial Merit with Ancient Artifact User card. For armor, he uses Other Shore Patrol with Poetata Star card. For garment, he uses Leader's Pauldron with Zenobia card. For shoes, he uses Lune's Memorial with Swordsman Xenia MVP card. For accessory, he uses Emerald Buttons with Devil Governor card and Valkyrie Rathgracy card. And here are his shadow equips. Next, let's move on to his POV in Palace of Ghosts. In this POV, even though I was in the instance with him, all I did was give him buff. He can pretty much solo the instance. It's just that when there's fire on the floor, he needs berries to keep himself alive. He could have moved, but I guess berries work too. And that's it for the guide. I could not have done this guide without Kerr's help, so please do follow his and my page on Facebook. Hope this guide is useful for you. Leave a like if it was, and thank you for watching.